Come on, you done now. You done know what time it is, isn't it? You know it's never anything long. And I'm going to keep this one brief. You understand? A couple of people are coming up to me like, yo, why aren't you recording the corona, going out there, checking out the shelves and people acting silly and all the queues of people queuing up for toilet paper and pasta? I'm like, you don't need me to do this. You do not need me to say that people are stupid, because I already covered that in 2019. You don't need me to go out there and really look at people, the government telling people to wash their hands, because I covered all of this in 2019. When I was saying people are stink, personal hygiene's our all-time low. Go and look at when I was breaking down the levels. Go back on my YouTube when I was breaking down the levels for 2019. And one of the topics that I touched on was personal hygiene was at an all-time low. So I don't need to be out there covering the corona, because you can see that, wow, even the government are telling you to keep up the basic hygiene levels. I don't need to cover that. I already covered that in 2019. What I'm covering in 2020, the levels in 2020 are comical. You understand? Very comical. When you got people in a shop fighting over bread and bleach, comical. Why? Because of a subject I've already covered in 2019. People have got no common sense, and it's showing you out there in the stores, in the streets, what I'm talking about. So it's come to light. So when people are caught up on the levels that we're working with is people's stink behaviour, not washing their hands, going to the toilet, not washing their bottom, not pulling back the genitals and washing them properly, females and males, not washing under your arms, not washing your teeth, not combing your hair, not wearing clothes for a week or two, wearing socks and trainers for a week or two. It's not acceptable behaviour. It's terrible behaviour. But I already covered that in 2019. And if you're a real supporter, you know I've already covered these topics. Do you understand where I'm coming from? So me out there recording in shops and that the shop are empty, excuse me there, that the shops are empty and there's no pasta and toilet paper out there and people are tripping over each other and fighting over bleach. It's dead. It's dead. That was 2019. Let's talk about 2020, how people are comical, and it's showing you out there the comical behaviour. We already know. The government are now telling you to wash your hands. Jesus Christ. What world are we living in, mate? Comical. 2020 is comical. So there's the reason why I'm not breaking down, or I'm not out there getting footage for the corona. I don't need to. You've got like millions of people out there already doing it on their phones or going home and saying, look at what's happening. I've already passed that level, man. That was 2019. People on their stink and nasty behaviour. Now in 2020, you're comical. And I'm watching the comical behaviour. Do you understand? And we're out there with it. So, anybody thinking or anybody asking who's not a true follower, who's not been keeping up with me on my social media, let me just stop and pause. My social media, Trill Demas. That is Facebook. Do you understand? You got me on Twitter, MPR Records. Okay? You've got me on Insta, CHGM Corp. Okay? WhatsApp, personal number, can't have that unless you know me personally. My Snapchat, that's Dr_Love38. What other else is out there? I think I've covered all the bases. That's all the social media I'm on. And obviously, you're watching me here now on a YouTube, which is M.P.R. Records. And you know what time it is? It's True ATV. And this is just giving you the levels of why I'm not out there recording the corona. Because I think I've already covered all of that. People and their dirty behaviour in 2019. When I said personal hygiene was at an all-time low. Let's look at 2020 now. And let's keep it moving forward. Cheese! We out here.